It's actually very much easier. Like if this was a religion I was presenting or a self-help group, I would reduce it to 7 principles. And, they might sound really nice. And all you have to do is believe in them. And for as long as you do, I guess that would give you intent and energy, and you will possibly have a better life for a while through them. But that's on a level of understanding which is very different. We're talking about something existential, that's not self-help and not to do with belief. And that's why this communication I'm doing is I was going to say, in a way, it's difficult. It's like I've said this before, I don't even know if it's possible. It's like an experiment. And I've constantly asked myself through this from my side, like, so what am I doing? Am I a spiritual teacher? So, and I think in the sense of me laying out what I guess you would call a teaching, I guess you could say I am. But I also think of a teacher as someone who's like, coming down and leaning over the desk of the pupils and physically showing them how to do the equations and whatever. And you see, then I think, well, I'm not a teacher because I don't do that and I can't do that. So I think of myself as I came up with these words, I'm a describer and a pointer. And I think that's all I can do. I'm very aware of the gap after that. And that gap is like totally out of my control. And because I don't come from my personality, I don't have the conceit that I can save you or even save you from your personality or the hard stuff. I don't have that. So it makes this a very difficult kind of communication. If I was a teacher of physics, it would be, grounded and straightforward. These are the principles, this is how it works, and I could convey it to you and I could show it to you in practice. Relative level stuff, very wonderful and great. But with this, there's this huge gap, and that is unfillable. And I think any teacher who pretends that that gap isn't there, and by the gap, I mean the bit that I don't know whether you can find this. I know I can't impart it to you, but the best that can happen is I can describe it perhaps well in a way that lights up understanding in you that you then take into your life. I think that's the best that can happen. But I think any teacher who's doing more than that is not really helping things, because they're adding to the belief that oh, I can get it through this guy. It's a dangerous path. That it's a hard one. I mean, also in terms of like promotion, because how can you promote that? Promoting, well, I can't give it to you. Hopefully I'm like a poet who can use words okay and can express it well. So that's, you can read my poetry, words, and that's, or hear it. And that, I have found on my path that has helped me with some people to hear that. So I feel it's like a cyclical thing that I'm now doing that.